Hi, it's Skip from Skip's Messy Workbench, and I haven't created a video in quite a while, but you know, the weather here in eastern Pennsylvania has been sensational. I can't think of a word better to describe it. The last like 2 weeks or so, the temperatures have been in the upper 60s, lower 70s. The humidity's been like between 20 and 30%. It's been sunny and crystal clear. It's just been absolutely spectacular. So on days like that, I'm not going to sit down here in my little dungeon of a basement working at the bench, even though I enjoy doing that. But I also enjoy being outside. And I can tell you something, the dog really enjoyed it because he got a lot of walking and a lot of running because I love being outside. Anyway, I have been working on my next project, and I'm just in the research stage. And that next project is a B24 Liberator, and I showed this in one of my other videos, and I think I can get it on camera, maybe. It's a big box, but it's the B24 Liberator. Boom, doo, 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 doo. And it is a Revell kit, but I've been doing the research on that, and I'm going to still have to probably order some paints because it's amazing, isn't it always the case? No matter how much paint you have, you never have the color you want. So I am going to have to order some paints for that. But neither here nor there. I am doing the research on it, and I'm getting things ready to start because, you know, eastern Pennsylvania here, our weather gets pretty humid come summertime, and to the point where, you know, at my age, I tend to stay inside when it's humid like that. Anyway, neither here nor there. I have been doing some planning on this B24 in the sense that I found these little tiny motors. And let me spin you around here so we can look at the bench. All right, I'm going to reposition here just a little bit so that I'm a little more comfortable. So anyway, this right here is a little tiny electric motor, and it runs on 1.5 volts to 3.7 volts, I believe. And what I'm planning to do with this is mount these inside the engine cowls of the B24, and then naturally put the propeller up in here so that I can actually run the propeller. So if I have this attached to a battery now, and I think you can see that I put a piece of tape on the shaft just so you could see it spinning. I'll stop it just so you can see it spinning. They are really tiny, and so that's what I'm planning there. I want to put these in the engine cowling, and the engine cowling is definitely big enough. This is probably one of the largest models I've ever worked on. This is actually the engine cowl, and I'm not, let me just see here a minute. Yeah, I'm zoomed all the way out, so you can see this is rather large. This is one of the wing sections. Let me flip this around here like this. This is just one of the wing sections, and I can't get it all on camera unless I really back away. And you can see this is the bottom portion of the wing because that's where the wheel well would be. And I plan on mounting those little tiny engines inside the engine cowling so that the propellers will turn. So that's one thing that I've been working on. The other thing I'm doing is I'm doing up some research on, and I don't think this is the case, I don't think bombers had any kind of lighting in them. what would be the sense, you know? You don't want to give away your location. So if there are any kind of lighting on them, I'm going to add the lighting also. So in the meantime, and because this is a little different than I've normally done in the past, in the meantime, I found this at my local hobby shop a few months ago already, and that's an Academy Steam Locomotive, is it Penydarren? And it's supposed to be animated. It looks like there's a spring-loaded, like clock winding thing that goes in there to make this thing actually work. This requires no painting, no gluing, everything's snapped together. I plan on putting this together during my B24 research. So I'm going to be doing this, and I'll produce probably one video, maybe two, but I don't think there's a whole lot to it. I've had this box open. I was a little concerned because even from the hobby shop, it was a bit mangled up here in the corner, but everything's fine. So I'm going to be doing this one on camera. I may even try out doing like the whole thing on camera and just, you know, go fast motion so you don't have to sit there and be bored. But anyway, that's where I'm at. Again, I apologize for not producing any videos lately, but I do take advantage of nice weather when I get it, because I truly love being outdoors. I love the outdoors, and it's rare that it's this nice and this low of humidity in eastern Pennsylvania. I'm in the Lehigh Valley, as we would say, the Lehigh Valley. So anyway, hey, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a nice spring, everybody. I've been watching other people's videos. Looks like there's a couple of shows coming up down in the south. I will not be getting to them. I have an elderly mother who is still in very good health and very good condition, and she still lives on her own, but she's deaf, and she gets a little fidgety when she knows I'm going to be out of the area for more than a day. But and that's cool. That's fine. I don't care. She took care of me for 18 years. I think I can take care of her now. Anyway, I tend to ramble on, as anybody who's watching my videos would know. I do ramble on a little bit. So anyway, that's it. And by the way, I got a new microphone for my camera, and I use a Sony camcorder. Actually, I forget what it's actually called, but it's a Sony Handycam. And it's a few years old, and I just got an external mic. So I'm hoping the audio is going to be fine. I think it is. I tested it. But anyway, hey, guys and gals, I appreciate you watching. And I will not be producing a lot of videos during the summer, but there'll be a few here and there. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, hey, smack that subscribe button. And if you'd like to be notified when I do release a video, hit that bell and select all, and that way you'll be notified when I do release a video. So like I said, this is going to be a new type of a project for me. I've built planes before, but I've never done some of the electronics within them, and I spent my career doing electrical and electronics work. So that's not the issue, but putting it in a model I've never done before. I'm going to give it a shot. I have a Star Trek Enterprise that I want to do, and I don't have the lighting kit for that, and I want to do my own lighting and effects in that. So this is good practice for me too. I'm rambling on again. Again, thanks a lot for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Smack that subscribe button, ring that bell, get all of the notifications, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye. I want to thank you all for watching, and if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, you can give it a thumbs down, but you know, I would prefer a thumbs up. And do me a favor, if you really liked it, smack that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I release new videos, give that bell a ring and set it to all. I don't release a lot of videos, so I won't be bugging you that much. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.